Judge.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Oh, and has Howie been brought out?
I get you.
Okay,
We're trying to focus on it right now. What does
all right,
see where we're at on that status.
all right, thank you. And Mr. Bellevue?
Yes, Judge.
Yes, so do you have your paperwork?
I've signed it, and at the jail, they tell me my client has signed it, so it should be coming to you.
All right, let me see what I have. Okay, so state, you may want to check with the paperwork because I don't have any paperwork to sign on my end. The only thing I have is a discovery. Okay,
You had said earlier that you sent the paperwork to.
all right,
Unless you send it to the clerk, I can call Naya.
All right.
I just got the paperwork right now for the rest of the application.
So it looks like it's my process.
all right.
Yeah.
Who is here on Alan Mayo? Hello,
How you doing?
doing fine. All right, the court is calling 2023 CR 9481 State versus Alan Paul Mayo. Can I have parties announced?
Nothing for the state of Texas, Your Honor.
Anita Perez for the defense.
And are you Alan Paul Mayo?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the document entitled Motion to Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Alan Paul Mayo who was placed on community supervision in 2023 CR 9481 for the offense of evading arrest, detention, second or more on May 23rd, 2024 for a term of 2 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state.
Yes, Judge, the state is alleging violation of condition number 4 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, Alan Paul Mayo, did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of June and July of 2024 in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True, ma'am.
All right. Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 4, the court could find it true, grant the motion, sentence you up to 2 years in the prison and up to a $500 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true
Yes, ma'am.
to violation of condition number 4?
Yes, ma'am.
The court will find violation of condition number 4 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is, Judge.
Yes.
That is to continue probationer on probation, but to amend conditions of probation for compliance hearings every 3 months until probationer is back in compliance, and also to amend conditions of probation to include ISP in lieu of gang supervision.
All right, so he's been missing since June of 2024. So where have you been? Do you, well, I mean, if you want to answer questions, I'll have you raise your hand to give testimony or either a defense.
Yeah, that's fine, Judge.
You want to raise your right hand?
Yes,
Do
ma'am.
you solemnly swear affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand. State your name for the record.
Alan Paul Mayo.
All right, where have you been?
I was in Killeen doing a motel, 4-story motel for Nick and Sam. They own a bunch of properties in the
Wait a
hill.
minute, I'm sorry, in Killeen for what?
Doing a motel property, for Nick and Sam. They own the Hilton Inn, they own American Best. I was working for them, and then my mom got sick.
First of all, let me break your story down a little
All right.
bit. Number 1, did you have permission from
No, ma'am.
probation
No,
to be in Killeen?
No, ma'am, I did not.
All right, so
Sorry.
continue.
All right. And then I came back here for the holidays. I had a little money. I spent Thanksgiving, Christmas, with my mama, and then, her birthday was December 29th, and then she died, the 7th. She went to the hospital, ICU, life support. My mama, she worked at the petroleum club 26 years. My sister had to take her off life support. It's been an ordeal. So I just kind of got lost in the,
Sorry to hear about your mom. So when was she placed in the hospital?
January 6th, week after her birthday.
All right, January 6th of 2025.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so then here's my question for you. Where were you June 2024?
Yeah.
And you didn't report?
No, I went to work.
Where were you in July 2024?
I might have been in clean.
Did you report?
No, ma'am.
August,
No, ma'am.
September,
No, ma'am.
October,
No, ma'am.
November,
No, ma'am.
December?
No, ma'am.
I don't think you're a good candidate for probation. Okay? All right, the court is going to find violation of condition number 4 true. The court will find you guilty. The court will sentence you to 2 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. The court will recommend the therapeutic community, and there's a $500 fine, time and money to run concurrently. Did you review the trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Right, so you have a limited right to appeal. That right to appeal is as it relates to the allegation in the motion, not the fact that you were on community supervision. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right, here's your closing commentary in the style of Law Talk with Mike. Well, that took a turn. This was a hearing that started out with a fairly straightforward probation violation and ended with Judge Boyd deciding that continued community supervision simply wasn't going to work. Alan Paul Mayo admitted he hadn't reported to his supervision officer for 6 solid months, June through December, and even though he was given a chance to explain himself, it didn't do much to change the outcome. When Judge Boyd asked where he'd been, Mr. Mayo described working in Killeen on a motel project, then returning home because his mother fell critically ill and ultimately passed away. You could tell the court recognized that was a difficult circumstance. She even offered condolences, but she still pressed him on why he hadn't reported back in the summer and early fall, long before his mother was hospitalized. Month by month, she asked whether he'd checked in, and each time the answer was no. The courtroom itself stayed calm, but there was this steady buildup as it became clear he had essentially disappeared off the radar. His explanation that he'd gone to work out of town without notifying probation and then came home with no money didn't seem to carry enough weight to offset half a year of no compliance. The state and defense had actually proposed keeping him on probation with amended conditions, more frequent compliance hearings, and intensive supervision. But after hearing the timeline, Judge Boyd concluded he wasn't a good candidate to continue. Her tone was measured, not accusatory, but she didn't sugarcoat the reality. Probation is structured for accountability, and if you don't stay in touch, the court can and will send you to prison. In the end, she sentenced Mr. Mayo to 2 years with credit for any time already served, and recommended placement in a therapeutic community to address whatever underlying issues contributed to the repeated failures to report. It was one of those moments you see fairly often, someone hoping for one last chance, but unable to offer a convincing explanation for why the court should believe things would be different this time. If you found this hearing insightful, consider subscribing, hitting the bell, and letting me know your thoughts in the comments below. I read everyone.